Good morning, traders. Richard here doing a quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review for the S&P 500 futures contract. We've got the E-mini weekly Ichimoku chart up here, and we'll just start with a really big picture. After a fantastic rebound from the standard line of the cloud here, as well as this old cluster of support from December, the March rally started, broke through that resistance zone, broke through the bottom end of the cloud, and then ran into trouble at the front end cloud chart resistance zone. You can see that level there, as well as the bottom end of the cloud chart resistance. Now, this was a previous resistance zone in February. Now, it will be interesting to see if the earnings season is going to get us through this cluster of resistance between 4150, basically the front end of the cloud there, and the top end of the cloud there. So those are the two resistance zones on the weekly that the S&P futures contract needs to break past for the chart to turn bullish. Any price action below the cloud is bearish. Price action above the cloud is bullish. Now let's take a look at the daily Ichimoku. Now here we can see that beautiful rebound from a cluster of old cloud chart support levels here. We can see these lines here. Bottom end of the old cloud, that provided some swing trade opportunities from support at these rebound trades. We also looked at the price difference between where we are now and the distance from the cloud, so kind of reversion to the mean type trade setup after a big sell-off consolidation, rebound back to the bottom end of the cloud, only to run into resistance there, snap back, and then tried to rebound from more support zones. And this is a trend line off the weekly chart there. Made another strong attempt, broke through the bottom end of the cloud, generated a weak buy signal, and we had a fantastic rally in the futures contract, only to run into trouble at these old February highs. So we'll be interested to see if we're going to get a consolidation back to the top end of the cloud. Maybe test these levels. If we just put a line in there. Maybe test these levels there, between that 4094 and 4100. Will that be a support zone? A snapback to test that. If that support level fails, we can easily come back to test this cloud chart level and then this front end cloud chart support zone. So that's the downside risk over the next couple of weeks. If the resistance at the top end of the cloud, the old resistance highs here hold, then we have a consolidation risk back down to the top end of the cloud here at 4050, 4050 and 4042. So that's the downside risk on the daily. Now turning to the 4-hour Ichimoku. Now here we can see we had a beautiful rebound here, cloud chart support held, and then we had a nice swing trade from that move there, and then another swing trade ensued, and then we had a buy signal on the 4-hour, and we had a fantastic about 120 point rally in the S&P futures contract, only to be met with resistance here roughly at 4154, and the other resistance zone here at 4186, that cluster of resistance there. Reversed lower, consolidating now, looking for support at the standard line of the cloud as well as the front end of the cloud, but there is downside risk to these levels. So just highlight there this old resistance zone, 4192, the cluster between 4092 and 4101 is a key support zone to watch out for. And then if support fails there, then the front end of the cloud, you're at 4054 on the 4-hour chart. That's the downside risk on this rally. But we got a bit extended. It was a nice rally, a beautiful buy signal there. And then it got a little bit extended from the top end of the cloud. So it's now consolidating that move. We could see a test of 4101 and 4092 and then a rebound from there to make another attempt to take out the 4186 and 4154 resistance zones. That's all going to depend on the earnings season, of course. Turning to the hourly one, we can see it a fantastic trade on the hourly, beautiful swing trade, beautiful textbook buy signal from a cloud chart rebound support at the bottom end of the cloud. We then got another buy signal on the top end of the cloud there, and a nice strong rally ensued, and then a profit taking signal here at the top end of the cloud. So far a fantastic rally, roughly about 120 points, 130 points in that move on a single trade, and now it's consolidating, pulling back and testing support at this cloud chart support zone. If support slices through there, then we move from a bullish to a bearish hourly chart with these downside risk targets for a key support zones on the S&P hourly chart. But the critical thing to watch out for on the 4-hour chart, are we going to consolidate back to 4101 and 4092 and then make another attempt to rebound from those support zones? Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.